What's up, you guys? This is Rondell Mitchell here. On this video, I want to talk to you about prosperity people systems. Um, and more importantly, I want to talk to you about your plan of action over the course of the next 30 days. Okay, now, today is November 1st, and you can see that my earnings for the month is zero. So you're only good as your last month in PPS, okay? So being that this is not a residual business, that means you're going to have to hit the reset button every month in order to get results. And a lot of people, they come into this program and programs like this, the high ticket programs, and a lot of people who get involved in these programs, they're just scraping by, and they find a way to come up with the funds, but then they realize that coming up with money to market might be a bit of a challenge. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover one low cost method that a person in PPS could use to try and get some people looking at their website. Okay. um, but before I do, you know um, it's 11:46 right now. I had a goal to make a video every single day this month, and I almost did not accomplish my goal because I got so stressed out earlier today, dealing with my kids, that I went and took a nap. And then when I woke up and I looked at the clock, and I thought to myself, oh, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. And immediately my brain started looking for excuses to not make the video. You haven't showered today, you're not dressed properly, all of those different things. You don't have your light turned on for your camera. And I apologize if the video was dark, but a lot of people a lot of people put excuses in front of the reason why they should do what they should do. Okay, for example, if you don't like making videos because you don't like to be on camera, then don't use the camera. Okay, just record your screen. If you don't like talking to people on Facebook because of your friends and family, then create a second Facebook account. People do anything to come up with an excuse not to do what it is that they know they should do. Okay. But don't get hung up on trying to be perfect, is the point that I'm trying to make. Is because a lot of people, they don't take action because they want things to be perfect. No, I don't have my light set up right now. No, I haven't showered today. No, I'm not even dressed, but I'm still here. And no, I didn't have to show the camera of this video, but I just chose to do it anyway. So don't get hung up on perfection. You know, Imperfect action is always better than no action at all. Okay, just remember that. All right, so what I want to talk to you about today is, if you just got started in PPS, you don't know what to do, you need to keep it basic and you need to keep it simple. Okay, now, like I said, a lot of you are going to have issues with money and coming up with funds to do advertising. I understand that as well. So, one thing you could do is, if you click here on the marketing guide in the back office of your PPS site, if you click here, um, it'll open up something that says roadmap to simplified cash. Okay, and that's actually not the page that I wanted. Let me click on the marketing resources page here. All right. So yeah, so I said that wrong. So you want to click on the marketing resources page. Once you click on the marketing resources page, you're going to see view PPS flyers. Okay, so when you click on view flyers, you're going to find a flyer that you can download and use. Okay, now it does need to be customized a little bit. If you don't have, what is it called? If you don't have Adobe Acrobat, you'll just have to find somebody who has Adobe Acrobat who can customize the flyer for you. But all you really need to do is just simply customize the flyer with your phone number, with your website, and your email address. Now, as far as the phone number goes, I personally would not send them to my main phone number. I would send them to a Google Voice number at the very least. Okay. Now, if you're a little more advanced and you have a recorded message on your 800 link system that you want to send to them, then you can send them to that. But once you get that done, then you're going to put your website on here. Now, your website, when you're marketing, this is a very basic fundamental of marketing online, but a lot of people don't understand this. So I'll take a couple minutes to explain. So, whenever you are marketing to someone who has not seen your website before, not whenever you're marketing to a person who has not seen your information, you always send them to an opt-in page first. An opt-in page is the same thing as a capture page. It's just a page that's designed and developed to collect a person's information. Okay, so for example, if I were to use my website, I would put my website on the flyer, and that website would send them to this page. Okay, when they get there, they're going to read the headline, and if the headline resonates with them, they're going to click on please show me how. When they click on that, now they have to enter their name and their email address in order to be let in, and hence you have captured their information. Okay, now one more quick tip: if by chance you do decide to use these flyers, do not put the company replicated link that they provide you on your flyer, because it's very unprofessional. What you need to do is you need to go to GoDaddy or Namecheap or whoever it is that you use. I use GoDaddy for all of my domains. So go to GoDaddy, and what you're going to do is you're going to purchase a domain name. Okay, so this most simplistic thing you could do is, I know a lot of people are using get paid like here lately. So if your name is Rick, you could say get paid like Rick.com. Okay, search for that domain. Get paid like Rick is taken, like I assumed it would be. So let's just try another name. Let's say get paid like Hitler. Most people are not named Hitler, so let's go ahead and use that as an example. Okay, so now you would take your link, and that link there, you are going to forward that link over to this page. So you'd log into your GoDaddy account, and what you do is set up what's known as forwarding, and you would forward your get paid like Hitler link, and you would take that link and you would forward it, and you would have it be redirected to this page. So now you can go ahead and take your link that you just purchased, and you can put that link here in the website field. And then finally, you're going to put your email in this field as well. Okay, so once you've customized the flyer and you've got it customized, now you're going to need to have the flyer printed off. And there's a lot of different places where you can go and get the flyer printed off. You could send it to, it depends on the quality that you want. If you're wanting to use glossy paper, you're going to have to use a print shop. You could use somewhere like Staples or something like that, but they're not going to be as cheap as a print shop would. So, but remember, you're on a budget. So instead of trying to be intricate, why not just use regular paper? Now, I would recommend you do at least use color. Okay, if you're going to use regular paper, at least make it a color copy. Okay, now if you're just busted, all the way busted, and you have no choice but to use black and white, then use black and white. But don't nickel and dime your business when you could have afforded a couple cents extra per copy and got color copies instead. Okay, so now you've got your flyer printed, and now you have access to the printed flyers. So the only thing that you're missing is some leads. Okay. Obviously you're going to need some envelopes and stamps as well, but once you get some envelopes and some stamps, you're going to need some leads. And there is a service that I use every month, which is called Matrix Pro Leads. And I'm going to log in here real quick. All right. Yeah, so when you log into Matrix Pro Leads, what's going to happen is you're going to be in your back office. And in your back office here, you can see a section that says order leads. So if I were to click on order leads, it's going to give me an option to see what is available in terms of leads. Okay, now let's click here as order as a customer. Okay, so once you click on order as a customer, it's going to show you the options available to you to receive leads. Now, if you want leads, you have two options. In this particular instance, you're going to want the leads that get shipped. Now, you're still going to get the CSV file, so don't worry, but you want your leads to be shipped to you because they're going to come in the form of sticky labels. And I have got my package right over yonder on the couch there. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna pause the video and grab it. Okay, so I just grabbed my package. So this is the package that I have. I had the 100 opportunity seeker leads, and I had the labels shipped to me. And this is the package that the leads come in. So if I open this up, I haven't even opened them. Oops. I haven't even opened them yet, so let's open it real quick. Trying to open it without damaging the leads. Okay. Alright, so now they're wrapped up here, protected in a cardboard sleeve. And now I have my leads. So now you can see here, I've got a bunch of different leads that I can peel off. I can take these leads, I can peel them off, and I can stick them onto an envelope. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to grab some stamps. Now, at the time of this video, I can't remember the exact cost of stamps. Let's look real quick. How much are stamps? 55 cents a stamp. Okay, so if you wanted to mail them in the form of letters, they're 55 cents a stamp. If you had postcards, they would be 35 cents. Okay, so let's just say in this particular instance you get 100 stamps at the regular rate. That's going to cost you $50. So now $50 plus $35 is $85. So now you have stamps, you've got your copies made. Let's say you got 100 copies made, 100 copies, color copies, probably 15 cents, maybe less, but let's just say 15. That would be $15. So now you have 15 times plus 35 plus 55, which is about $100. 15 plus 35 plus 55, $105. So now you've got your stamps, you've got your flyers, and you've got your leads. The only thing missing is envelopes, and you can get envelopes from Dollar General or something like that. You can probably get 100 pack for $2. So let's say, give or take, it's going to cost you about $100 to send out 100 postcards. Now, 100 people are not a lot of leads. I'll be the first to admit. So that's not a lot of people, but Doing something is always better than doing nothing. So for the people who are not doing anything, they're guaranteed to not make any sales in their PPS business. Whereas you, even though you're on a shoestring budget, you went ahead and stepped out on faith and spent $100 and got some leads and some flyers and what have you, and you sent them out. Now, not only are you going to be able to send out these leads via flyers or postcards or whatever it is that you decide to do, but you can also email your leads. You can dial your leads, and you can text your leads, and you can send them ringless voicemails too. Because not only are you getting the labels, but you're also getting the file emailed to you that comes with their name, their email, their phone number, their state, and their address. So there's a lot of different ways that you can touch on these leads, and it's your responsibility to exhaust your leads as much as possible before you move on to the next batch. Why buy another batch if you haven't even exhausted the ones that you have? You might want to send out two, maybe even three rounds of flyers to these leads before you buy some new ones, because sometimes people just want to see consistency, and when they keep getting your flyer, or they keep getting your postcard, they keep getting your emails, they keep getting your phone calls or your text messages or what have you, eventually they're going to become a little bit familiar with you. And when they do that, then they're going to say, hey, this person might just have a good business, might just have an opportunity that I should be taking a look at, since they keep sending it. Okay, you see what I mean? So at the end of the day, you guys, the only common denominator between people in these programs is the person. It's not the program that doesn't work. It's the people. Okay, if you've never made money in any of the programs that you're in, and other people are making money, it's not the program. It's not the program. It's you. And it's because you have not yet worked on your skill set. If it's not your skill set, it's your mindset. In my personal opinion, your mindset is more important than your skill set. Okay, you can have all the skills in the world, but if you believe that what you're doing isn't going to work, more than likely, it will align that way for you, and you will have a lack of results. So, hopefully, you guys got some value out of this. I didn't mean for this video to be as long as it was. My goal was to finish it before 12 o'clock, so I technically failed on my goal of making a video every day for the month of November. But sometimes you just have to keep on going. So anyhow, hopefully what I shared with you, it was encouraging for any of you who are in PPS, or you're looking to get involved in PPS, and you need some instruction as far as what can I do to get people looking at my website. Well, that was one thing you can do, is create yourself an account with Matrix Pro Leads. At minimum, get 100 leads a month. If you can afford more, then get more. You can see here, you can get 250 for less than $100. So I would recommend at least 250 if you're serious, and do the exact same thing that I said. Get the leads, mail your leads, send your leads voice broadcast, not voice broadcast, but ringless voicemail. Send your leads text messages, email your leads, and worst case scenario, pick up the phone and dial those leads, because sometimes doing the things that nobody else wants to do is what gets the best results, and nobody wants to pick up the phone and dial any leads. That we live in the internet age where people teach you that you don't have to connect with people on the phone, but that's not true. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I will have some more videos up this month with different tips and things like that, for people who are looking to get involved in PPS, on what you can actually do to generate sales, because it's not really hard getting leads, the hardest part about online business is just converting your leads into sales. Okay, so we'll talk about that a little bit as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, I've got a link in the description where you can subscribe to the channel. And yeah, so if you've got any questions, again, just leave them. Otherwise, if you want more information about PPS or about Matrix Pro Leads, there's links in the description. You can just click those links and go check out the information. So thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.